Hi everyone, welcome back to video 2 of the mobility manual. Today we're going to be talking about the squat. As mentioned in the introduction video, if you haven't seen it, go and watch it now. We're going to do a combination of stretching and strengthening. So we're going to start off with the stretching. For today you can either use a box or you could also do it on the floor. I'm going to start on the box because it's slightly easier, and then I'm going to progress to the floor. For the first stretch, it's called the pigeon stretch. You want to keep it for 30 seconds to 1 minute per leg. Yeah. So what you want to do, put your foot down and lay it on the side, the outer sole of your foot. From there, you want to bring the knee down, and here you're nice and straight up. You want to feel the stimulus in the side of the glute of the leg that's bent. From here, you want to sit down and try to increase the stretch right there. If you don't feel it enough yet, you can also move forward and you'll feel it a lot more, or twist the chest in towards the knee. You want to keep it there for 30 seconds to 1 minute. If you don't feel the stimulus enough, go a bit further and try to relax within the position. The same goes for the one on the floor. Same setup, so from here, foot on the side, you want to go down and try to keep the shin bone square to the shoulders. From here, you're nice and straight up, back leg out as far as you can backwards, and from here you try to relax, feel the stimulus in the side of your hip. If this is too easy, scrunch down. Also make it harder by twisting in towards the knee, and go as low as you can for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Yeah. The second one is the squat opener. What's a better way of getting mobile for the squat position than the actual squat position? From here, you want to try and keep elbows on the insides of knees, chest up, and look forward as much as possible. If you're nowhere near here, if this is way too hard for you, you can always try and get yourself an anchor. So try to hold on to something. So if you notice that your back's overly rounded, or you can't even get into this position without falling backwards, try to grab onto something. Pull the chest forward, try to keep it there, or right here. So from here, my chest or my back is rounded, pull it up and try to get comfortable in the position. If possible, try to hold it for 1 to 2 minutes. Then the last one is the ankle stretch. So you're going to need the elevation for this one again. Put your foot down, and from here, push the knee out over the big toe and slightly outwards. Same, you're actually trying to recreate the squat position, the bottom position of the squat. Important that you keep the heel on the floor. Yeah, because you also want to squat with the heel on the floor. So for this, the same. Push the knee forward, try to feel the stretch, the bottom part of your calf and around the Achilles heel. If it's too light for you, you can always put a weight on the knee, push it forwards, or pull yourself forwards by the hands. Yeah? So those are the stretches. Also this one, 30 seconds to 1 minute each side. So those are a couple of stretches that could get you comfortable in the squat position. And the second part is the strengthening. First, the hip flexors. Hip flexors make sure that your hip can bend upwards, and try to keep it there. So very important for a good squat position. There's 2 ways of doing this. One is standing. So first off, stand up nice and straight, pull the knee up, try to keep it nice and in front of your hip, and have a nice and proud posture. From there, you keep it there for about 30 seconds to 1 minute each side. Try to repeat that 3 times. If that's not doing it for you, and you've got mini bands to your disposal, try to do the next exercise. Around your feet. From there, you lie down and you pull the knee in towards the chest. For this, you're not going to work in seconds, you're going to work in reps, repetitions. So try to do 10 to 15 reps each side. Pull the knee towards the chest as far as you can. Back down again. 3 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps each side. Then the next one, you're going to do on the floor again as well. For this, you can either use a kettlebell or you can stay in the body weight. It's a glute bridge. What you want is your feet about hip width apart, maybe slightly wider, back nice and in a hollow position. So make sure you keep the abs engaged, hands on the floor. From there, you bring it up. Make sure that you're not overextending. So what happens often is this, to get as high as you can, but you need to try and bring the core in, keep it there. Also for this one, 3 times 10 to 15 reps. If you're going for a slightly harder variant, you can always pull in one knee, make sure you work unilaterally, means one-sided. You also keep it there, then make sure the core stays engaged. Also 10 to 15 reps, that's scaling up for that one. Then the low squat pulse. Very challenging one, especially if you have difficulty in the squat opener. So if this position is too hard for you, make sure you don't go too low. Make sure you've still got the ability to have a nice and upright posture. If not, go less low. Yeah. From there, you want to pulse up, keep it there for 2 seconds, control the abdomen, control the abs, then 1, 2 on the way down, and up again. 1, 2, up. Try to repeat that. 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps each. Make sure you get enough rest in between. These are exercises that you want to be able to execute as nicely as possible. So make sure the form's on point, and if you want any more exercises or more variants, just come to the workouts and we'll give you some. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and get to it, guys.